Hello, my name is Mike Dosch. I'm a program faculty at the University of Detroit Mercy Nurse Anesthesia program. I'd like to tell you about us. Why nurse anesthesia? Well, if you like the ICU, you'll like nurse anesthesia. Nurse anesthesia is an advanced practice of nursing. We have increased accountability, responsibility, and authority for our clinical practice, and people do enjoy it. Why Detroit Mercy? Well, I can think of a number of reasons. First, we're ranked very highly by U.S. News and World Report in their most recent survey. We are fully accredited. Our last visit was in 2015. 100% of our graduates find employment in the field. Our CRNA faculty are all active clinicians. That is, we still give anesthesia because we love it and because it informs our teaching. We can teach you about how anesthesia is given now, not years ago. Our many clinical sites allow our students to far surpass the number of cases that are needed to graduate and write boards, as well as the number of procedures and etc. Students and faculty live our university mission, which is men and women for others. Most of our senior class every year for the last several years has gone on overseas medical missions. Our board exam results are excellent. Since 1989, our first attempt board pass rate is above the national average. Finally, the Detroit Mercy CRNA faculty have been together for a long time. That allows us to develop deep content expertise. Our services as writers, researchers, and speakers have helped to create Detroit Mercy's national reputation for their nurse anesthesia program. As I said, the CRNA faculty have been together a long time. They have deep content expertise. They all currently function as CRNAs in the community. The CRNA job market is excellent. As you can see on the top left, 40% of CRNAs in 2020 were over the age of 55. On the bottom right, CRNAs in a national survey with almost 4,000 respondents reported about 21% of them will be retiring by 2027. What this says to me is that it's an excellent time for a young person in our field. The CRNA website is comprehensive and updated frequently. The URL is listed here. I'd like to talk about some features of that website and point them out to you. This is the main page of our website. I'd like to point out a couple of things about it. Applications for September enrollment, which is the one time of year when we enroll new students, take place during the preceding year. So, for example, this year we will start accepting applications on March 1st for the fall of 2023. We will continue to take applications until October 31st. Ordinarily, after October, it takes us several weeks to look through everyone's applications. We read everything that you send us. We notify applicants of whether they will be granted an interview by mid-December. Interviews typically take place in January. We also have an early decision deadline. This is for people that are ready to go, that don't have anything undone. That deadline is June 30th of 2022 this year for people that are applying for fall 2023 enrollment. Similar to the timeline for our fall review, we will take a look at the applications in July and early August. We will notify early decision applicants of their interview status in August and typically conduct the interviews in October. Under this final section, to learn more about the program, is information about accreditation, curriculum and time commitment, costs, etc. We also have our policy handbook posted, and you might want to look at any or all of these. From the main page of our website, you can access a couple of examples of faculty work product. There's gas machine lecture notes and a section on clinical mathematics review. We don't post these so that you study ahead of time. That's not the point. They're up there so that you can see an example, if you like, of faculty work product and be confident that faculty work very hard to deliver high quality education. We also post our faculty handbook, student faculty handbook, online. This is the rules of the road. We post them freely. Everybody knows what they are and can follow them. It's one way to learn more about us. If you want to know, for example, how we handle snow days, it's all right here. It's a large document. It's about 70 pages. Students rotate to 24 clinical sites. All these sites are in Michigan. In 2/3 of these sites, there are no anesthesia residents. In about half of these sites, or a little more, there are students from other nurse anesthesia programs who also rotate to that site. Most of these sites are in local, large hospital systems. 3 hospitals in the Trinity system, 2 in the Beaumont system, 5 in the Henry Ford Health System, several in the Detroit Medical Center, including Children's Hospital of Michigan, and several in the Ascension St. John Providence system. There are 2 independent, that is CRNA only sites. These are rural sites, both in Michigan, Hillsdale and Gerber, which is in Fremont, Michigan, north of Grand Rapids. At these sites, students are able to gain unique experiences in independent practice, as well as the use of ultrasound and the proper performance of peripheral nerve blocks, spinals, and epidurals. These are by no means the only sites where students can gain these experiences, but they are, for us, the primary site where students do. I'm sure you have questions after listening to this presentation. We'll address those in 2 ways. First, I'm going to post a couple of other videos about admission requirements and curriculum. Second, we will post a schedule of information sessions. These will be live online sessions where you can ask us any questions you like. I hope to see you there, and thank you for considering Detroit Mercy.